Yo, what's happening? It's me, Miller Money. I'm back with this Madden stream. Finna do my simulation. Today I'm doing a Sunday night game. Well, not Sunday night, but the Sunday game. 49ers vs. Patriots. Let's. Yeah, so let's check it out. Let's see the results. See what happens. All right, enjoy.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and the question is, are you ready for some football? Who knows what we're in store for here? Next on Madden Football.
Well, they don't call them the faithful for nothing, Brock. Fans numbering 70,000 strong have made the trek to Santa Clara, and they're ready to cheer on their 49ers here at Levi Stadium. Hello all, Kate Scott up here in the booth, and joining me as always, my partner, Brock Heward. All right, Brock, everyone hoping we see a competitive contest here, and both teams feel they can provide that.
Yeah, this should be a good one. I mean, you just stack these two teams up. We've all done our homework. They've done a lot more practice time and film watching and everything else. But by all accounts, the numbers will tell you, the talent would tell you, we're going to have a competitive chess match, and I can't wait to watch it.
Joey Sly is going to have the honor of getting us started. And we're off from Levi Stadium. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. And bringing them out, you cannot call him irrelevant ever again. Took his team to the Super Bowl last year. It's Brock Purdy.
You know, Kate, people won't stop recognizing Brock Purdy as Mr. Irrelevant right at first, but they better start recognizing his game. He shed that label of his draft status to me long ago. He proved there is no fluke to his talent. He knows how to see it, how to feel it, how to deliver it, and most importantly, he knows how to elevate the people around him.
Throwing on their first play. He's on the move. He takes it himself. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
2nd and 3 now. Purdy setting up that play action. He's going deep this time. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So now they have 3rd and short.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Whiteout's getting involved in the ground game. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Now after the run, we see he's visibly shaken up. Team medical staffers headed over to take a look. It's a punt coming from the Niners on 4th down, and Mitch Wisnowski out to boot it away. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. So out come the Patriots, ready for their first possession. And they're brought out by someone approaching a decade in the league now, Jacoby Brissett.
I think sometimes we hear the term journeyman and it's negative. I don't think that's the case for Jacoby Brissett. He's had a wild journey, like a lot of quarterbacks in the NFL, but his journey, well, it returns home to the team that drafted him in 2016, and he's got to use all that experience he's gained to be at his best here in 2024.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Brissett. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Now the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
3rd and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. And the 49ers get there and take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
It's exactly how you draw it up defensively. A 3 and out and a sack on top of it. Create that negative play. Create a little doubt in that quarterback's mind. And offensively, well, that's the worst way to start it. No rhythm, no tempo, and now you give the ball right back to the opponent.
Patriots punt team coming out with former 6th-rounder Bryce Behringer to do the honors. And he drives it towards the other end of the field. And the sunlight's not a problem for him. He looks up and makes the fair catch. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the 49ers will go on offense. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Back to throw, here's Purdy. He's got it, room to run. And he's across midfield into Patriots territory.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
2nd and 3 now. Play action now with Purdy. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Finds his target, Mason. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
The give here on second. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
3rd and short. Here's Purdy. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
The drive picks up here. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. That one's incomplete over the middle.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Running back sent in motion left. Purdy now on 2nd and 10. Throw caught at the 6. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers go up 6-0 here in the 1st. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Jake Moody on for the PAT. That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their 1st touchdown of the contest. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Antonio Gibson now to return it. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. New England taking the field. Its 2nd series of the game coming up. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening 1st down as they take the field a 2nd time. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Throwing now, Brissett. Cut by Gibson. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Here's Brissett. Looking slant route. Complete. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, Brissett. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
The Patriots have their punting unit out. And he'll try to have his second punt top his first one. First punt win 45 yards. This looks considerably further. And he's just going to fair catch that one at the 24-yard line. No return on that punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. A tight end in motion now. First down throw by Purdy. Cut by Jennings. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Purdy throwing here on first. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Purdy looking to throw. Bell on the catch. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
So now here's 3rd and 5. To throw again, it's Purdy. Sideline throw is incomplete. Should have been intercepted in all reality. Instead, 4th down coming up.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. His first effort went 47 yards. Brock looks to have a little more into this one. The New England offense running out now. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time here with Antonio Gibson. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Second and 8. Connection on the slant. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Now Brissett to throw. Looking for a target. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
You know, Kate, my years in Indianapolis with Peyton, he loved to know the tendencies of a defense. In 3rd and short, more often than not, all across the league, you get man-to-man coverage. It really is a good time to throw. Unfortunately, couldn't execute that pass, and a 4th down instead.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. Fair catch called for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line. So no return on that punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. They're out and set, 1st and 10. From the gun is Purdy. That's taken in by Bell. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Ayuk put in motion left. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Into traffic, complete. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. That one gains 7. And that's a 49er 1st down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Purdy on 1st down. Brought in by Ayuk. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Running for the marker on 2nd. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 22 on that one. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Purdy throwing here. Able to hit Mason, complete. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Here's Purdy to throw. Got him in over the middle, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Now it's Purdy. It's caught. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. 2 men nearby, and that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They'll throw it again. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
On is Moody for the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Patriots running their offense out there. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
On first down, they'll start with Gibson. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the 29. Quick hitter complete. And he's touched down about 5 yards shy of that first down marker.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Third down, it's Brissett. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Another punt coming up. Bryce Behringer to do the honors again. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. He breaks the tackle. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. 58 yards on the punt there. And they're going to take over possession. They've got first down from the 31. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3 now. Purdy setting up that play action. We'll get this complete to Jennings. Keeps himself upright. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take a 20-zip lead. And we haven't even reached the end of one, and already that's the 3rd time that he's thrown them into the end zone. It's hard to think of a better start he could be having than this. On is Moody for the extra point. That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. To return this, Marcus Jones. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. The Patriot offense making their return to the field. And Brock, these guys are still searching. They are still searching for their 1st points, but beyond that, they don't even have a first down yet.
Not even one?
No, they're still searching. I know. Ball at the 33 for first down. Shotgun handoff to Gibson. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut, second down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, Brissett. Fires over the middle, caught. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Running for it with Stevenson. That's the 1st and more inside the 45. And he's down to the 42-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Patriots will have a first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Stevenson with another carry. He finds some space again. And they'll finally bring him down at the 22. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's a New England first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run. Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Back to the air, Brissett. And that pass complete to Osborne. And he scores. It's a New England touchdown. The Patriots reach pay dirt for the first time this game. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 to 4 point play. Right, when you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
Joey Sly on for the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. His return starts at the 5. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. That throw finds Kittle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the first quarter. It's a 2-score game early. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. That finds Ayuk complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Right up the gut. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. 5 yards on the play. They could just do that again. 3rd and 2 coming up.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. That's why they got the home run derby. But you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win, too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run. It may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And he's brought down for a loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused, and they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Mitch Wisnowski on the punt. And they could really use a good one here. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. That hits at the 9, but nobody around to grab it. It carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Patriots and KJ Osborne ready to take over once again on offense. They got the job done there last time out. Still trailing by a lot, though, so they're going to need a repeat of that touchdown here. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Brissett. Rifles it, and it's caught. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Gibson here from the gun. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. From the gun, a give to Stevenson. Across midfield to the 45. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
First and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30. He's got it, room to run. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
That's really good instinct by the eyes up in the sky. The play caller seeing space on the perimeter, a well-timed screen, and a positive gain out of it.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
A give on 3rd to Gibson. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the 1st down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. This one finds Osborne. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. The give inside to Stevenson. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
It's second and goal. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he runs this one in for the touchdown. The Patriots make it a one-score game in the first half. Demario Douglas with the touchdown. Well, partner, with the increased focus on receivers now in the ground game, the jet sweep, it's a weapon all 32 teams and coaches have to rely on for offense. And for the good ones, it can be a lucrative play to have ready, too.
Yeah, lucrative on the scoreboard, certainly, Kate. And don't forget about lucrative for the wallet, too. Next time his agent's at the negotiating table, he's going to be sure to bring plays up like that one and mention the value he could bring beyond the work of just catching the football.
That one splits the uprights. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fielded at the 7. And look at this return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The 49ers headed back out on offense as we get another look at Brock Purdy. And last drive, he reached one of those numbers that everyone looks at as a benchmark after the season ends, Brock. Quite the year that he's put together finding the end zone. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Purdy throwing here on first. And the Patriots got home. They dropped him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Finally a rare win for them against this passing game, and a much-needed one to hopefully restore a little morale on that sidelines. 3 first-half touchdowns. They've been lit up like the 4th of July and really needed something that could be a foothold toward a little momentum before we get to halftime.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Trying again following the sack. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. From the gun is Purdy. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Mitch Wisnowski headed back out as they'll punt it away once more. Marcus Jones back to return for the Patriots. Averaging over 50 yards a kick, and this is another one well hit. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. The Patriots and Ramondre Stevenson getting the football back now. Their last drive contained a heavy dose of the ground game, a little old-school dominance on the way to a touchdown, Brock. Let's see if they stick with it or if they go aerial this time around. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. From the shotgun, Brissett. Complete out to the right side. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. A give up the middle to Stevenson. And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Here's Gibson on 2nd down. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. This is Stevenson on the give. Past midfield to the 45. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. On 1st down, it's Brissett. That finds Gibson complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Now it's Brissett. And the 49ers get there and take him down. And that pushes him back, 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. Now Brissett to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jair Brown has it. And the 49ers get it back up close to their 40 as he's finally tracked down after that return. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
Now out comes the San Francisco offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. The 49ers find themselves in a great spot to start this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Looking to throw, Purdy. Mason there to haul it in. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's a 49er first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Purdy on first down. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. It's a gain of 22. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Handoff now from the gun. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make third down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Shotgun snap for Purdy. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
So many coaches love third downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these third downs.
4th down now, and on comes Jake Moody for the 49ers field goal. This a 39-yarder from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points, not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Returning it from the 4. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Patriots and this running back headed back out for a new series. And he has run roughshod over them in this opening half. Pretty sure this is the exact kind of start that he was hoping to have here. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Caught by the open man. It's a gain of 29 yards. And that's a New England first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. On 1st down, it's Gibson. And he gets this down to the 41 before being stopped. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On 2nd down, it's Stevenson. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. Back-to-back runs yielding just 2 yards, and now it's 3rd and 8.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, He ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
Third down, it's Brissett. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And the deficit remains 2 scores.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
The 49ers ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. The 49ers find themselves in a great spot to start this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Throwing from the gun. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's across midfield into Patriots territory.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
2nd and 3 now. Plowing up the middle. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Motioning one of the tight ends. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he could only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. That pass is caught by Bell. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the 1st. One yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. And he will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers make it a 16-point ball game. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience isn't, his 4th first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a 2nd half to match this one. On is Moody for the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Starting from the 5. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The visitors returning their offense and this running back to the field. They could only set up a lengthy field goal attempt their last possession, Brock, so some room to improve in how far they can advance the football here. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Brissett. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down. Back to the air, Brissett. They get to him, and he loses the football. It's out! And this is picked up by the 49ers! And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line.
You're using this play to try for a 1st down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for 3rd down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
The San Francisco offense headed out to take over. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you could go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
They're set up at the 35 now. Motioning left is their running back. 1st down throw by Purdy. Able to hit Mason, complete. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Purdy to throw it. Kittle brings it in. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Bell going to motion over right. Working inside the red zone. Ooh, play didn't develop like he needed. He goes out behind the line.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
All right, here we go, 2nd down. Purdy throwing here. Into the hands of Kittle. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Purdy looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. From the gun is Purdy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make an impact later.
To throw again, it's Purdy. Has it in close. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. Shotgun, handoff to Garindo. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Fourth down now, and on comes Jake Moody for the 49ers field goal. A very short kick here from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that extends the lead to 20.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden ratings hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Here's first and 10 from the 34. On the shotgun, Brissett. He's got it, room to run. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. He's back to throw. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Throwing it just before halftime. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So we're halfway through this contest from Santa Clara, California. The hometown 49ers out in front. As we'll kick you over now to Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman. Coach, take it away.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Back to you and Brock in a bit. But first, time for our EA Sports Halftime Report. We saw a fine performance in the first half from the former Mr. Irrelevant, Brock Purdy. He was on point repeatedly, ultimately finishing with 4 touchdown passes in those first 2 quarters alone.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our third quarter. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Starting from the 5. This return makes it up to the 25. The New England offense with the football. They get it first here in the second half. And that first half, they just couldn't keep up the pace. But they're going to be the ones setting the pace here to begin this third quarter. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's Brissett. Right side, got a man, complete. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Running the counter, Stevenson. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play, whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. They go again with Stevenson. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Brissett with it on 1st. Short pass caught by his tight end. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Shotgun now for Brissett. Got him in over the middle, complete. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
New set of downs for him from the 46. The give inside to Gibson. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
2nd and 4. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Shotgun handoff to Gibson. And tough sledding for him. Only room to get it to the 30. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. Now it's Brissett. They dump it off to the back. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Brissett looking to throw. He's got it near the 10. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They motion the tight end over. First and goal, Stevenson. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Here's Brissett to throw. It's caught. And he scores. It's a New England touchdown. The Patriots cut into the lead coming out of halftime. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. You know, kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
Here's Sly to try the point after. That one splits the uprights. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Return starts at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. The 49ers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And our team in the truck putting these highlights together, well, they certainly had plenty of touchdowns to choose from. 4 of them, actually. Though the way he's been playing, Brock, you cannot count on him being done reaching that end zone just yet. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. He's going to get this complete to his running back. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. On 1st down, they'll run. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Back-to-back carries here. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. Nothing for them on 2nd down, and now it's 3rd and 1.
The chances of stalling this drive defensively seem bleak, but how about now? Look at those odds changing, Kate. Still not great, but you could feel a little momentum on their side. Maybe they can muster it up and get back-to-back stops.
Another carry for him. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
That's a BYOB. You got to be your own blocker. It would have taken the entire defense piling on to stop him from getting that 1st down. Well done.
Throwing out to the left, Cup. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
They've got first down from the 31. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. He goes back to him yet again, complete. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Now they send their back in motion right. Here we go, 2nd and 9. Got it. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers push their lead further to start the half. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
Now the 49ers deciding to keep the offense on the field. They're going for 2. They want to run it across. And that's into the end zone, so they follow the touchdown by tacking on 2 more to their lead. Well, you hear it in every sport, partner. Sometimes it's just best to keep it simple. They give it to him, and he heads right up the gut for 2.
That's right. Let that defense overthink it, and boy, did they ever. They were so concerned about everything else, they forgot the simplest play in the book. That run right up the middle. Kudos to that O-line to get that push, and an even better job by the back to get in the end zone.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. His return starts at the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The visitors and Jacoby Brissett out again on offense for this next drive. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Brissett. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. Second down. Here's Brissett again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Brissett. Escapes out to the... Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Okay, that's one of those situations where it's just a double whammy. Number one, you can't afford to give up a possession and waste a possession like that. And number 2, to do it so quickly. A 3 and out in that situation. It really, listen, if there is a path to a comeback, and that's a big if right now, it's going to take sustained drives, and a 3 and out just devastating on that possession.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Now the 49ers getting set to go on offense. And all the touchdowns are sure going to catch some eyes around the league, but sure not unexpected for those of us who saw how well he was throwing it back when he got his first couple of scores.
Yeah, and if anything, he's only continued to improve and play better as this defense tried and failed to find any way to slow him down.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. From the gun is Purdy. Quick hitter complete. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Second down now, 7 to go. Play action now with Purdy. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Backfield is empty as they motion him out right. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. Pickup of 2 here, and that's a 49er first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down, and nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First down throw by Purdy. Caught by Deebo Samuel. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Give him 24 on that play. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They've got first down from the 31. To throw again, it's Purdy. Into the hands of Kittle. And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers piling onto the scoreboard yet again. George Kittle, the touchdown. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. On is Moody for the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Kickoff taken at the 3. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Patriots offense all set to go. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Stevenson. Breaks the tackle, still going. And finally, they're able to bring him to the ground. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
Off the play fake, Brissett. And the 49ers get there and take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. Just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
And the 49ers in a nickel set. 3rd down coming. Shotgun now for Brissett. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. The tip definitely broke up that throw. And that brings up 4th and long.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
They'll bring out the punter here. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. The home team's headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. The 49ers find themselves in a great spot to start this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Blown back, it's the handoff. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 41. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
They'll run here on 1st down. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Purdy on 1st down. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's tackled for no gain.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's taken in by Samuel. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You can go to a Little League field and tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
They'll try and punch it in. And he stopped just a little short of the goal line. He's down to the 2. First shot gets him 5. Still a couple of looks remaining. It's 2nd and goal.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Here's Purdy to throw. And got his man. That's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. And that is his 4th touchdown reception of the game. And if you wonder how rare that is, only a couple of active players have ever achieved it in their careers, and it's been done less than 50 times in league history. On is Moody for the extra point. That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Here's a return from the 7. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The visitors back out on offense. They're running back headed out once again. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. They're out and set, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Brissett. This one finds Osborne. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. The Patriots have it, 1 quarter to play in what's been a rough outing for them. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. On 1st down, it's Brissett. That's incomplete left side.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Back to the air, Brissett. And he's going to be marked down a yard shy of that marker.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. To the air yet again, Brissett. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. They'll try it now with Stevenson. he'll get them enough for a first down.
Come on now. Was there any doubt who they were going to go to right there? That was always going to be a run play. No problem converting on fourth.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Here's Brissett to throw. He beams one deep right side. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down. That one intended for Demario Douglas. And now they face 2nd down.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
2nd and 10 now. He'll get this to Henry. And he's able to get it past midfield and down onto the 49er side.
You get this big old dude like him in the slot, it's an automatic mismatch advantage. You train a little bit of speed, sure. You sure do get a lot of size. And anytime he's in the slot, you got to assume the ball's going his way.
Now Brissett's on 3rd and short. That's caught for the first. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a New England first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Brissett now on 1st and 10. Catch made over the middle. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Patriots will have a first down.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate, but the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
First down from the red zone. He brings it in. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. The give inside to Stevenson. And he's brought down for a loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Gibson here from the gun. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. He gets 2 on that run. That brings up 3rd and goal.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
3rd and goal for Brissett. And he scores. It's a New England touchdown. The Patriots making the scoreboard look a touch better. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah,
Now we'll pause. The officials want to take a good look at this and confirm it was indeed a touchdown. Well, this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again, unlike these officials who got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
Those points safe on the scoreboard. The touchdown upheld upon review. Here's Slide to try the point after. That one right down the middle. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. The offense being led back out by its quarterback as they get geared up for their next possession. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. A give now from the gun. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, they shoot the pass to try and bring up 3rd and short via a little more conservative ground call, but it backfired. You know, the defense, they'll look for keys up front, and they fired off the line knowing a run was coming, and boy, they busted it before it could get back to the line.
On 3rd down, Purdy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So out now comes the punter. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. Averaging a little under 50 a kick so far, Brock, as he gets away another one. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. New series coming up following the punt. And the Pats will take over. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now Brissett to throw. That'll be complete to Gibson. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and a defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, Brissett. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
I think everybody on the offense was already thinking about the next play to run as they watch that short little throw to the tight end. You really don't expect to see many of those gimmies dropped.
3rd down, it's Brissett. He's got a man left. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Throwing now, Brissett. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. 2nd down. Here's Brissett again. Rifles it, and it's caught. Pickup of a few as he heads out of bounds.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Blitz coming, Brissett. Quick hitter complete. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. Here's the throw on the out route. Complete. That's a clutch 7-yard pickup, and it pays off the call to go for it on fourth down.
Oh, I love fourth downs. It just brings out the very best, and you get to see how you handle the most pressure, and it turns out, well, they handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing.
Brissett with it on first. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball, and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Shotgun now for Brissett. Got his man on the in. Complete. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Second down now, 7 to go. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's Diamador Lenore. Hits the 20. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. Went to the oh-well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
On is Moody for the extra point. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick-6. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. This offense and their quarterback making their way back out there, ready to take over once again. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Brissett back to the air after the pick. Cut by Gibson. He'll head out of bounds after a small gain.
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it, or in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the shotgun, Brissett. That finds Gibson complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
Third down from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That one intended for Demario Douglas. And that'll bring up 4th and 3.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
Desperation time on 4th down. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Sometimes a quarterback gets so focused on coverage down the field, you lose sight of those linemen right in front of you. On that occasion, he throws it right to the D lineman. Easy to get the paw up and swat away a potential first down.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Here's a give up the middle. Room to run inside the 20. And he's finally hauled down at the 12. They get 22 on that one. And that's a 49er first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
All set up now for 1st and 10. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Give now to the running back. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
5 men in the secondary for the Pats. 3rd down. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. 6 yards on the play. That brings up 4th down.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a groove, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
4th down now, and on comes Jake Moody for the 49ers field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they didn't even need those points when you look at how impressive that lead is.
Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Has this at the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Patriots running their offense out there. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Brissett looking to throw. Osborne hauls it in. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. On first down, it's Brissett. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. That one intended for Demario Douglas. And it's going to be second down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on first, it's second down. Back to the air, Brissett. Flushed out of the pocket. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
That's a really good job by the defense right there. Doing something I hear all the time in coaches' meetings. I want to keep that quarterback in the box. I want to put a fence around him. Don't want to let him get out and make a big play breaking the pocket.
They'll throw on third and long. And that's incomplete. He's going to wish he hung on to that pick there, but it's still going to bring up fourth down.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
The Patriots have their punting unit out. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. They're out and set, first and 10. They send a tight end in motion. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No gain there that time, and it's second and 10.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got him tackled behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
They bring the tight end in motion. And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. So things getting a bit tougher following that penalty. We've got second and 15. A tight end in motion now. Running it after the penalty. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. They get 6 on the run, and that sets up third and 10 for them.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. 49ers authoring a blowout here. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a third and 10. They give it to him again. And he's brought down for a loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. He even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. And he's only a handful of yards from his own goal line. And he's calling for a fair catch, which is made at the 33-yard line. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Here's Brissett to throw. That pass complete to Osborne. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's a New England 1st down.
Well, that one was drawn up and delivered beautifully, efficiently. If it's not circled on the call sheet already, you better believe it is now.
Brissett now on 1st and 10. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 38. This one's hauled in on the left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They pick up 20 yards there. And the Patriots will have a 1st down. One final shot here. No hesitation, and that one's caught. And they touch him down. Looks to be about 4 yards short of the sticks. So the 49ers take the win here in front of the faithful in Santa Clara. And with the start they had in that 1st quarter, Bronk, it is no surprise to see them come away with a victory at the end. They really did all they could to put this out of reach early. So for Brock Heward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time.
Oh man, what a crazy outcome! Shit.
No, do
If you
not
not,
give the dog grapes. That's bad. That's bad for the dogs.
yeah, crazy outcome. That's crazy. Yeah, well, interesting game. It went shit. Just gotta wait until Sunday, see what happens with this one. But I appreciate y'all for hanging out with me, coming out here. You know, I would mostly appreciate it if you guys give me a follow. If you don't already, I would appreciate it on my Twitch and my Yahoo, Millie Money. I'd appreciate everything, and I'll keep creating content for y'all. And the next couple days, I'm gonna do the Sunday night games, and then the Monday night games coming up real soon for y'all. But until next